We're going to Snow White, the new version of Snow White, which is not smoother, nicer, gentler. It's actually a whole lot of trouble, a whole lot of going on. Disney is actually scaling back on the premiere amid some controversies with Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot. Now, it's not so much that they have a controversy with each other, it's the characters they see are playing. They are iconic. They are Snow White and the Evil Queen. You can't have Snow White without an evil queen, vice versa. You can't do this way. The live-action Snow White, which is Disney's attempt to basically add more to its IP and not lose things, is scheduled for March 15th at the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood. But the actual ceremony will be a bit subdued, demure, if you will. Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot are, of course, lead actresses in this film, and they will still have some red carpet access, but limited. Only photographers and a house crew permitted, excluding the media outlets from attending. Yeah, it's going to be a in-house premiere. Why, do you say? The backlash from many factors. Starting with Zegler, who is a Latina actress. Nothing wrong with that. Who's playing Snow White, who is, of course, sort of portrayed as really, really European because her skin was as white as snow. And Gal Gadot, who is an Israeli actress who gets to play the evil queen. Mostly because she's probably good at acting, which she is, but she's Israeli, and she's playing the evil queen. Let's just say the irony of that title, that role, is not lost on many people out there thinking what's going on. And there's a lot of folks going with the wokeness of this storyline, as the exclusion of 7 dwarves have been in favor of 7 magical creatures. They're not dwarves, they're short people, but they're magical. So Ziegler's past comments about the original 1973 film are also out there because she says it's dated. Of course, it was made in 1937. It was made in 37. And the political statements of supporting Palestine and criticizing former President Trump, also adding to the wokeness of the story. And not just a storyline, just a story about Snow White coming out. In response to the criticism, Gadot has urged audiences to watch the film, emphasizing the quality and the hard work intensified by the crew and the cast making it a good film, not so much the politicalness of things going on. It's a bunch of actresses who are acting very much, doing what they can to put on a good show and make this thing go from the original as it was, or the Disney version as it was. In the original, there's a lot more bloodiness because original fairy tales were pretty nasty. And now it's called Snow White. No 7 dwarves, 7 magical creatures. Snow White coming out on March 21st. We'll see what happens. I think this is one that we're going to see. The family will see opening weekend, although the kid will be 13, be a teenager at the time, so she may think she's too old for this type of stuff. But we do kind of gather in on Disney stuff because it is Disney stuff and just kind of get into the motion and see what the big deal is. We'll probably see this one in the theaters and not wait for it to come out on late streaming because Disney kind of messes people up with that one. Your mileage may vary. Is the Snow White being actually more person of color white, more brownish white, going to be an issue for you? Is an Israeli playing an evil queen an issue for you? Is it way too woke for you and you're not even seeing it yet? Comments, let them flow.